Hello, welcome to Unit 1, Section 7. We're looking at business location and site. So hopefully by the end of this, we should know what factors where a business locates and what factors influences site of different kinds of businesses. Okay, so there are a number of factors to consider where you're going to locate. Okay, so we look at how close it is to customers, what kind of government assistance or maybe what kind of help or grants are going to give you, how far you are from competitors. Now that you either want to be close because maybe if you, let's say you're a furniture company and you want to be able to sort of station yourself close to your competitors so people can compare, or maybe you want to set up where you might be the only one in the local location. Okay, it depends what kind of industry you're in. Other factors, personal, historical, what does the climate fit in with what you're trying to sell? What kind of infrastructure are there? What are the kind of transport links, broadband, utilities are available where you want to set up? Okay. Labour supply. Okay. Are you close to workers and are you close to trained workers? Have you got good access to raw materials? Okay, they're going to make your product. Is the cost of land expensive? Okay, where you want to locate. Now, some businesses want to operate and have their business in the most expensive piece of land. Like if you wanted to have a shop on Oxford Street, for example, in London, well, that's going to be very expensive. But you maybe want to base yourself there. But let's say you want a large factory, okay, because you're making cars. You want to have a large amount of space, okay, close to good infrastructure, but you want to have your cost of land cheap because you need to have so much of it. Okay, so the next few slides go into a little bit more detail, okay, on all these, and you're more than happy to sort of pause these and have a look through them, but it pretty much recaps on what I've just said on that. Okay, so how do businesses go about choosing their business site? Okay, so once they've chosen a location, they want to look at exactly where they're going to put in it, and what do the people take into consideration when choosing. Okay, so it could be things like previously the cost of the site. Okay, footfall, which is how are people passing this particular site. Okay, so if you want to open a coffee shop, you want to have people passing it, maybe on the way to work or on the way to offices. Okay, how close you are to some competitors. Okay, how big the site is. Okay, how accessible it is. Is it close to parking or someone? Or maybe for personal reasons you like this particular site and you want to base yourself there. Okay, so next few slides go into a bit more detail on these, and please pause and have a scan through these. Okay, so how do you go about selecting these? Okay, so you can never really nail down 100% exactly what influences different businesses or different entrepreneurs to locate their businesses. Okay, but it's going to depend on a lot of the different things. Okay, based on sort of individual preference. Okay, but it's going to take into account many of the different things that we've looked at today: footfall, closest to competitors, size of the site, cost of the site, okay, where it is, urban or rural, okay, all right, so that's going to have a huge impact on where you choose, okay, the type of sector it is in, primary, secondary, tertiary, where they're going to choose to base. If you're going to run a manufacturing business, you want to consider the type of things that you would take into consideration. So like if you're running a factory, okay, so what kind of production methods are you using? Are you close to your market, the businesses that are going to buy from your manufacturing firms? Are you close to your different raw materials and the components you need? Have you got suitably trained labour to work in your factory? Is there any government grants or assistance that are available to you to set up your firm? Okay, have you got good transport links to deliver to your business customers? Okay, have you got good power and water supply? Okay, is the climate important to your manufacturing business? Okay. Okay, so if you were running, say, a service sector business, okay, so in the tertiary sector, okay, you would want to take into consideration things like where your customers are, okay, have you got good access to technology? Have you got enough people able to work in your business, okay? Are you close to other businesses? Okay, if you're a retail business, okay, you want to have nearby shops, you want to have ready-made shoppers, you want to have good parking, okay, you want to have maybe low rent or low taxes in that particular area. Okay, as there access delivery vehicles to deliver the clothes? Okay, is there good security so people aren't stealing things? So these are factors to take into consideration when you're looking at opening a shop and where to locate. Okay, so you can pause on this last one, okay, and you can think about what different things you take into consideration for these kind of businesses, because in your exam what you might have is a question on, if you were Dave and you're opening this kind of business, where would be the best location? So it's good to sort of have a pause and have a think about some of these questions maybe going forward.